and welcome back to Riya Kankonkar's channel. Today we'll be learning lesson number 1, Similarity, practice set 1.2. From practice set 1.2, today we'll be solving question number 7, question number 8 and question number 9. So let us start with question number 7, which tells us if AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to FE, then find the values of X and AE. But before we move on to the solution, let's see what the diagram has got for us. It tells us AC is 12, BD is 8, DF is 4 and CE is X. Now let us move on to the solution. It goes as given AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to FE. AC is 12, BD is 8 and DF is 4. The value of CE is X. To find X and AE. So we will be solving it as AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to FE, that is given. Therefore, AC upon CE is equal to BD upon DF due to property of three parallel lines and their transversal. Therefore, 12 upon X is equal to 8 upon 4 after we substitute their values. The next step would be 12 into 4 is equal to X into 8 as we cross multiply both the sides. After multiplying 12 into 4, we get 48 is equal to X into 8. In the next step, it is 48 upon 8 is equal to X as 8 gets shifted from the right hand side where it is multiplied to the left hand side where it gets divided. Therefore, value of X is equal to 6 units. Now, as we have found the value for X, we can find the value for AE. It goes as AE is equal to AC plus CE because ACE are collinear. Therefore, AE is equal to 12 plus X. Next step would be AE is equal to 12 plus 6 as we just found out that the value for X is 6. And so we find that the value for AE is 18 units. Now let us move on to question number 8. It tells us in triangle LMN, ray MT bisects angle LMN if LM is 6, MN is 10 and TN is 8, then find LT. But before we move on to the solution, let us check the diagram. It tells us LM is 6, MN is 10 and TN is 8. We have to find the value for LT and angle LMN is bisected by the bisector MT. And now the solution for it goes as given in triangle LMN, ray MT bisects angle LMN. LM is 6, MN is 10 and TN is 8. To find LT. The solution for it is LM upon MN is equal to LT upon TN due to angle bisector theorem. Therefore, 6 upon 10 is equal to LT upon 8. Therefore, after cross multiplying the above step, we get 6 into 8 is equal to LT into 10. Therefore, 48 is equal to LT into 10. And the next step is 48 upon 10 is equal to LT as we take 10 which is multiplied on the right hand side to the left hand side where it gets divided. Hence we have found out the value for LT, that is 4.8 units. So here comes the last question of the day. It tells us in triangle ABC, segment BD bisects angle ABC. If AB is X, BC is X plus phi AD is x minus 2, DC is x plus 2, then find the value of x. It is a very easy question to solve. But before we move on to the solving, let's check the diagram to understand better. It tells us AB is x, BC is x plus 5, AD is x minus 2 and DC is x plus 2. ABC is the angle which is bisected by the bisector BD. Now let us move on to the solving part, which tells us given in triangle ABC, segment BD bisects angle ABC, AB is x, BC is x plus 5, AD is x minus 2 and DC is x plus 2 to find value of x. Now coming to the solution part, it tells us AB upon BC is equal to AD upon DC due to angle bisector theorem. Therefore, x upon x plus 5 is equal to x minus 2 upon x plus 5. Here, we have only substituted the value of the sides. In the next step, we cross multiply both the sides. In the next step, we have cross multiplied both the sides and we have got x into x plus 2 is equal to x minus 2 into x plus 5. Therefore, x into x is x squared plus x into 2 is 2x. Hence, we get x squared plus 2x is equal to x into x plus 5 minus 2 into x plus 5. Therefore, we get x squared plus 2x as it is equal to x squared, that is x into x, plus x into 5, 5x, minus 2 into x, 2x, minus 2 into 5, minus 10. Therefore, the next step would be x squared minus x squared. As we take x squared from the right hand side to the left hand side, the sign changes from plus to minus is equal to 5x minus 2x minus 2x minus 10. Also, 2x is shifted from the left hand side to the right hand side, so the sign changes from plus 2x to minus 2x. In the next step, we have cancelled x squared minus x squared as plus and minus gets subtracted and minus 2x plus minus 2x gets added up and comes to the figure 4. So the next step is 0 is equal to 5x minus 4x minus 10. 5x minus 4x gets subtracted and we get 1x minus 10. As the left hand side is 0, we shift minus 10 to the left hand side and it becomes plus 10 is equal to x. Therefore, we have found out the value of x, that is 10. It was a bit lengthy, but still it was an easy sum. So this was all for today and I will meet you in the next video. Till then, have fun. Bye.